Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to make the Indulgent Index Box using the die set. This also comes with a stamp set. There is 46 dies within this collection and 19 stamps altogether. I apologise for any shadows or darkness. It is very dark and gloomy outside, so I apologise for that. Because I'll be using black card, I've got a 12 by 12 piece of white card to work on. This particular die set, it is a huge die set. Unfortunately, this is no longer in stock on the Tonic Studios website. I did have a look, but I'm sure there are plenty of you who have actually got this die set within your collections. There are quite a lot of dies, as I mentioned. There are a couple of decorative, there are two designs, or technically three. So you've got this trellis design here, and then you've got the floral one. These are verso dies, and then you've got your backing plates within those dies. So you have these corner ones for the corner tabs. You have the panels. There are 3 different panels for this particular one. I don't know if you can see this in the video, bear with me. So there's this trellis design, the smaller flowers, and then you've got the larger of the flowers there. There is a closure system, so there's one here, and then you've got like a belly band that you can use. And these long strips here, they create your tabs for your index cards. So let's get started, and I can refer back to the dies as I'm going along. As mentioned, there is obviously a stamp set, and this particular stamp set, it has all the months, it has the days of the week, it has numbers like for your days of the month. It goes up to 31. And it's got a couple of things on here that says dates and recipes, so you could potentially use them as like a memory keepsake with significant dates, or have it as a recipe box. So there's that. In today's one, I am only going to be using, I'm using black cardstock, and I'm using patterned paper from the paper pads that I bought from Home Bargains yesterday. I have got a video going through all the designs, which I can link in the description, so you can have a look at that video if you like. So for this particular construction, you will need, this is the main die, so you will need one of these. And I've cut out the decorative elements to go with that. Well, I say decorative elements, I've cut it out of patterned paper. I've just used the plain dies to cut out the patterned paper. And I've cut out one of the index squares just to use that to cover the back. So this will be the back, this will be the sides, and then we will use 2 other panels to create the front and then the lid closure. So that's that. You will need one index card without any tabs on it. You need another one which is within the set, and it has a score line in the middle, so you need one of those. You need 2 of these rounded rectangle panels. They go on the inside of the box. And then you need, bear with me, oh, and then you need 2 of these ones. Bear with me, sorry. So you need 2 of these ones, and they will create the front and the bottom of the box. Okay, so I have cut my index cards out in black because I wanted to either stamp with white, something like distress ink, like the picket fence, either in white, or I was going to use embossing powder, but I'm not going to do that in this video because it's going to take quite some time to obviously go through all of them. So I'm going to leave that to one side for the time being. I do have 2 hinges also that I have cut out. So 2 of these. And then I have 3 of these for the belly band, but I think I am going to put some magnets in for those. So I'll move those out of the way. And I've got 6 of these decorative, the pattern paper cut out. Sorry, I've got like sausage fingers today. Nothing seems to be working very well. So I've got all of these that I've cut out, which I need to glue on. And there is a handle that goes on the top. So you will need 2 of these. They're 2 different lengths. You'll see why when I get to that point. So you need 1 of each of these pieces. And then this is just a decorative piece. And there is some deboss on there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up at all. Which I think is really pretty. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. I have cut out 5 of these because I'm going to be lining the inside of the box, just on the top of the panels. I won't be doing the back index piece, so I'll put that to one side. And let's just move these out of the way. You will need 2 of these. They will form part of the lid, and I've cut out the patterned paper using the backing plates. Just can't pick anything up at the minute. I don't know what's going on. Oh, goodness me, I'm so sorry. There we go. Right, let's move these out of the way. I've cut out the tag and some decorative paper to go on there. So I'll move those out of the way. Let's move all of this out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'll keep those there. I will need those. I will need these. So first of all, I am just going to go ahead and burnish my score lines. I'm using the Precision Tool Glider from Tonic. I believe this is available. It is the best tool which doesn't damage your cardstock, and it gives you such a fine, crisp fold. So I'm just going to go ahead and score, well, they're already scored, but I'm just going to fold all these tabs and just score them. I hope you're all well. It is Saturday afternoon. I did manage to cut everything out yesterday. I did have to be at work quite early this morning. So I've just got back and I thought I'm going to film this before I start on dinner, because at least then I've got it out of the way and then I can share with you all what I've been doing. Just going to fold all these tabs. The weather today is absolutely horrible outside. It was raining when I left my house at 7:15 this morning, and it's just stopped as I was driving home. So, yeah. We've had some horrible windy weather over the last few days. Today's not as windy, which is good, but it's just been such a horrible few days. The sun kind of pops out for a second, shows its face, and then disappears again. Right, so we are going to attach, not these circle ones, we're going to use these ones, the rectangle ones. We're going to attach these onto here. We're going to attach both of these onto here. But I'm going to have the top opening like that rather than like that. I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm using Nouveau Deluxe. I have got these tiny magnets also that I bought by accident, not checking what size they were from Amazon a couple of years ago. So I've never really used them. I've just had them like on the side. I really made use of them, but I thought I might use it for this project. So I am just going to move these out of the way. I'm just going to glue this. Just make sure it all lines up. I'm just going to glue that down. And then I'm just going to glue this one again onto this piece. I don't know if it's because my hands are cold perhaps, but I'm really struggling to grab stuff today. I have been quite cold as well. The temperature's definitely dropped today. It's not as warm as it has been over the last few days. Just making sure that this is level, because I don't feel like it is. There we go, that's better. Just press that down. You could at this point put on your decorative panels, which is probably what I am going to do. All the dies that I'm using, all the patterned paper that I'm using, I've cut them out with the dies included in this set. Yeah, we'll have it facing this way. Just leaving a nice little border all the way round. Pretty. Let's get some of these decorative panels on here. Today feels like a very rushed, messy video, so I apologise for that. Just make sure that lines up. There we go. And then let's get another piece. Hope you all have a nice Saturday. Because I'm working on black card, it's kind of hard to see sometimes, but oh well, there isn't much more I can do about that. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to glue these tabs along the side. I'm going to do it in one go. Sorry, I'm coaching as well today. Wipe away any excess glue. There we go. Then I'm just going to apply some more glue on here. And obviously when you're using black card, if you do end up using black card, just be mindful, because obviously it's really important that you wipe away the glue. Just pressing it in from the inside, making sure everything is aligned and level. Perfect. Just going to glue these panels on. And then we'll do this side. This is a really easy construction if you're using patterned paper. Obviously, if you're adding decorative elements using the verso panels, then obviously that's just going to take a little bit longer. But if you choose to use patterned paper, this is a very quick and easy make. As you can see, that's come together really nicely. So there's that. We now need to create, before we start sticking, no, actually no, we do need to stick these on. So on these ones, the instructions say just to put glue on this tab and this bottom tab. You don't need to add glue to any of this. So let's do that now. And that's just going to slide in, press against. I'm just going to use the precision tool to press against it here, and then press against it against here, and then just use the precision tool to press that down. And then we're going to do the same again with this one. So glue on the bottom tab and then the longer tab. And then again, we are going to push that in. So I'm gonna press that one down and then push that against that side panel and then glue this one down. There we go. And that's not stuck down very well. There we go. That's better. So we've got that, and then what we're going to do is put the index card that we cut out, we're going to put that, we're going to add glue to that and then slot that in to cover your workings basically. So let's do that now. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that just yet because I want the tabs to get covered, you see. So I'm taking this other piece, the one that had the score line in the middle. Just going to use my creaser for that. We need to attach our hinges onto these. So I'm just going to fold those. And again, my precision tool. So I think I am going to, bear with me, just want to double check. Okay, so these go on at both ends basically like that. So let's glue those on. To attach it on the inside there. Make sure that's level. Butt that up. Okay, so that one's level. And then we're going to do the same on that side. And we are going to glue this side down. And then I'm going to press that one down. Okay, so then we are going to, so what I wanted to do is have it so it's like this. But if it's going to be like that, I don't really need, I don't think I need this piece. Let's have another go, shall we? Let's just see. Before I say no, let me just double check. Just to make sure everything fits properly. I'll leave it on there for the time being. But what I am going to do is glue these pieces on. But before I glue these pieces on, I want to add my decorative pieces onto there. I've got 4 in total, 2 for the outside and 2 for the inside. I'm just going to glue that on. One. And then that is 2. So then I'm going to apply glue and attach those. Sorry, I'm cutching a little bit. Wipe away any excess glue. And we'll do this side. And then just press that down. But before I stick the hinge down, I'm just going to put these on. Because I just want to cover the inside. You might not be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm doing exactly the same as I did here. I'm just doing it on the inside, just to cover up my workings, basically. So like, basically, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then do the same again. I'm going to do the same again on this side. And then just press that down. I am also going to stick a couple of these panels on the inside. So that covers all the workings on the inside. I apologise if you can't see what I'm doing. And then just press that down. Going to do the same again on this side. And then press that down. Okay, so then that's the inside all covered, and for some reason I've stuck this on the bottom and that should have gone on the top. So anyhow, oh dear me. So let's glue this hinge onto here. making sure it all aligns. Need to take this bit off for a second. Push that out because it's in the way. Just make sure that closes properly. There you go, that's better. Yeah, okay, so let's glue that down. So that then forms the actual box. It's a really nice closure as well. It closes really neatly. So now what I'm going to do is, now that that piece is in, I'm actually going to apply glue on this back panel. And then strategically try and place it on the inside to cover all the workings, basically. And still make sure everything closes as it should, which it does. And press that down. There we go. Okay, so I am going to then apply this piece onto here. Like so. So that is basically the box, like that. And then we are going to do the handle, which, so as I mentioned before, these two pieces, the top of the handle, there are a couple of score lines. So you fold the first one, that's a mountain and then a valley, from what I can see from the instructions. So you have something like that. It basically looks like a handle then. And then a valley. And then once that is done, by the looks of it, that should then glue onto here, like so. Yep, perfect. So we just need glue on here. And on here. And then we're just going to attach this one. Get the points correct. And then there we go, that's the first one. That's stuck down. And then the second one, just need to level up and apply glue. So that's basically what it should look like once it's all glued down. Just going to quickly use my precision tool. And by the way, I'm using 250 GSM black card and the patterned paper is 150 GSM. So you should have something that looks like this. I'm going to apply some glue onto this decorative piece and stick that down onto the handle. There you go. It's really pretty, really, really pretty. There we go. And that's going to sit on there. But obviously I don't have a panel for this piece because I did that the wrong way. So bear with me. I'm just going to, while I'm filming, I'm just going to quickly cut out the piece I need. So please do bear with me. Because I just need that one piece to finish off this project. So bear with. And I am using the tangerine, by the way. That's my preferred machine. Let's get that out of the way. So I used to use the Big Shot, the Sizzix Big Shot. I used to have the 6x6, and then I bought the A4 one. But unfortunately, what I find is as soon as you start using the plates, they start to warp. And I'll be honest, I'm not impressed. It was always my choice to use oh God, I'm really struggling with my hands today. I don't know what's going on. Not my now that I've used the tangerine, wouldn't go back at all. Honestly, wouldn't go back, because it's amazing how much of a difference it actually makes. Right, so we've got that now. Absolute, look how smooth it is and how it closes. The design team members, they are absolute geniuses, honestly, absolute geniuses. The way they measure everything, the way everything just fits like a glove, is just absolutely amazing. Right, so that's that. We have the handle, which we can stick on. But before we do that, let's figure out what we're doing with these, because I just felt like these were too big. So when I cut them, I measured, and they're right. Let me just fold that one. And then, so if you see, I just found it a little bit too big. So what I might suggest is might suggest, let me just see, because I'm not going to have that like that. I'm not keen on the belly band, if I'm being honest. Not keen on the belly band. So if we do have a belly band, it's going to go on, and again, I'm not keen on the size of that, you see, so I'm going to leave that off for the time being. And what I might do is, I'm not keen on this piece looking like that either. So what I might do is just have, will that tuck in? That does tuck in, doesn't it? That might tuck in. No, I'm not going to add these closures. I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm just going to, I'll leave a gap here just in case I change my mind and I decide, oh, I'm going to have, you know, a strap of some kind. But I think I'm just going to have it like that. There is another closure here, which I'm thinking might be better, because that can quite easily slide in, you see. But if I was going to do that, I would have needed to have done it behind the panel. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to put a closure on it because I think it closes nicely as it is anyway with that. So I'm going to leave it like that. These are my index cards. Let's move these panels and things out of the way. We can put these in here. You probably won't notice much because it's the same colour. But I think it closes all right as it is like that. Tucks in nicely. You open it, you close it. Yeah. Right, let's just stick these on anyway. These are the tag. And the patterned paper. My hands are really dry as well. Going back to work, that's what it is. I'm just going to attach this one onto here. What I could potentially do is I'm still toying with this idea. Still toying with it in the sense that if I do have that stuck there, or if I do it that way round, like that, I could have a magnet, couldn't I? Anyway, the main construction of it is done. It opens as it should. You've got your index cards in there. It does fold out as well. There we go. I didn't fold it out, fold the hinge out, sorry. So it does fold out and then it does close back on itself. Everything aligns beautifully. I just need to add some ribbon and have this dangling. And if I do decide to add the closure, I'll add that into my photo at the end. So that's all there is to this box. Very simple, very plain, very basic construction. And hopefully I'll try and do another video at some point. I don't know whether it will be this weekend. If I have time, I will. If I don't, then I won't be uploading any further videos this weekend. Just depends on what I'm doing, really. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Oh look, I've just seen some flowers. Oh. Okay, I'm getting too many ideas now. By the way, this is one of my favourite flowers, so I'm getting ideas now. I might have to put some of these flowers on, you know. But I will come back with the finished product. I'll take some pictures. And yeah, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to my channel. And hit that notification bell so you can be alerted to any future videos. And hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.